I have no idea what these are gonna do and what is going on with this firework. And just look at this one here. It is a handheld firework called Mad Axe. Looks like something from God of War. 6-inch canister shells, check it out. 2 shell kits this time. And look at this weird retro style firework called the Star Ball. We have an entire case of these. Today, I bought more fireworks on the World Wide Web. Alrighty guys, well today I have another collection of fireworks that I ordered from fireworksplus.com. And unfortunately, I hate to say it, but this is the last of the stuff I ordered. So all the videos that you guys have been watching on Fireworks Plus, every single one of those fireworks arrived on the same pallet. I just wanted to break up the videos a little bit because that would have been like an insane amount of fireworks to light off in one video. It probably would have been the longest video on my channel, so we did it in parts. But anyway, this is the last of it. I would like to think I saved the best for last because, as you know, novelties are some of my favorites. So I got some fountains, some 200-gram cakes, some little things like this that I think are gonna be a lot of fun. A whole case of these star balls here. This is one of my favorite fireworks from childhood, so we'll do some fun stuff with that. But before we continue, I wanna talk to you guys a little bit about Fireworks Plus. So if you've seen the other 3 videos I've done on the products I ordered from this website, then you can probably fast forward, but if not, you're gonna wanna hear this. I actually have a coupon code with fireworksplus.com, and that coupon code is CodyBPyrotechnics at checkout, and it'll get you 10% off your entire order. So if you see anything you like and you wanna pick it up for yourself, use that coupon code. We're getting dangerously close to the 4th of July, so now is the time to order fireworks if you're gonna do it. Also, what's nice about Fireworks Plus is they have a $600 minimum to get you free shipping, which is super cool, and it's a rare find. In fact, I don't think there's another company that I've ordered fireworks from this year that has the $600 free shipping option. So that's really cool. They definitely don't have to be offering you guys that. They do it because they love fireworks, just like me. Now, one of the coolest things about Fireworks Plus is every order comes with one of these. I talk about this every time, but today we're not only going to be unboxing this thing, but we're going to be lighting off the items inside it, since these are considered novelties, and that's pretty much what we have on the table today. All right, so inside the poor man's firework assortment, you get 5 items, and we're just going to dump these out on the table here. Snakes and sparklers are the only ones I like. Okay, so inside you get a champagne party popper. Of course we have to do it. Woo! Happy New Year. We also get a silver fountain, a ground bloom flower, a 20-pack of snap pops. Oh yeah, I'm gonna force you guys to watch these. I'm gonna force you into watching the snakes too. So these ones here are kind of multicolored. Look at that, that's kind of cool. I should save one of these purple ones. All right, so we got a whole handful. I'm just gonna throw them on the table here. Hopefully I don't miss the table. Oh, look at that. We covered it in glory. And lastly, in the poor man's assortment, you do obviously get some black snakes that we will be testing out. These ones by Dominator Fireworks, and there's these little pellets in there. So we'll put them in a pile. We're gonna do these in the daylight. And this right here, folks, is why snakes and sparklers are the only ones I like. Look at how cool that is. Crawling out of the ground. We are creating something out of nothing. Like, how do you get all this stuff from those little pellets? You might be wondering. And I'm no chemist, so I don't know. But I'm assuming it's some sort of chemical. We're literally making matter. That's crazy. Now, the next daytime item is gonna be these. This is the XL Crackle by Dominator Pro Level. And pretty much this is a crackling ball on steroids. And you can light these off in the daylight because they just produce an audible effect. There's no color. So we're gonna dump these out. It looks like, yeah, there's 3 of them in the pack. XL Crackle. These things are gonna last like 2 minutes if I had to guess. All right, take a look. This is all 3. Yeah, it's never gonna end. There's some titanium in there too, though. That's cool. We're gonna be here for a minute, so make some popcorn. jumping around. They're jumping around. Well, that is the definition of bang for your buck. And look, it actually put a hole in the ground. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so the rest of the fireworks, let's show you what I got. So I got these 3 mini fountains by PyroPact. I got this thing called the Ox Blocks. It's a 9-shot mini cake by Maddox Fireworks. 9 shots of vivid color. We got the Lighthouse here by Link Triad brand. That's one of the original firework companies. I've got vintage stuff from the 60s by the same brand. So this is what it looks like. You get 6 of these mini fountains inside. We got the Rainbow Cupcake by Winda Fireworks. The Blaze It 16-shot 200-gram cake by Pyro High. The Bumblebee, which is one of the weirdest fireworks I've seen in a while. I think you're supposed to open up these wings here. I had to get this. I have no idea what it does. I did not watch a demo video. Sometimes I just buy stuff because I like the way it looks. So right here you can see there is going to be stuff that shoots out of the side of this thing. Super excited to see this one. We got the Independence Eruption. Look at the reflective shiny label on there. That's cool. It reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. There's your performance, and I believe this is a part of the 250th anniversary series over there at Maddox. All right, this one here is called Sleeper Hold by a brand I've never heard of. It's called Aurora Fireworks, so that's why I picked it up. And it is a fountain. They actually show how they pack them in the case, so this one would be 12-1 if it was inside a case. And yeah, we're just gonna be testing this out because I do actually like fountains, and I've never heard of this brand. All right, take a look at this one. We got Meow by Winda Fireworks. Next up, we got one of my favorites here, but this time it's by a different brand, Black Panda. Also never heard of that one, but this is called the Spinning Fountain, and as you guys know, these are some of my favorite fountains on the consumer market. This thing should open up at the end too. All right, now these Starball contributions here, I got an entire box of them. This is one of my favorite fireworks of all time, because I grew up in Minnesota where you couldn't purchase fireworks that go up in the air. So for example, this 200-gram cake, we couldn't buy that in Minnesota. One thing that we were able to purchase was Starballs. If you're unfamiliar with this type of firework, it looks like this. And what's cool about it is if we look at the warning label here, it says, warning, spins on ground, emits flame and sparks, and shoots upward. So you guys can about imagine how excited I was at the fireworks store, about 8 years old, when I saw that, shoots upward. So I used to buy these things all the time, and I really wanted to get some as an adult to see if I still like them. I already know I'm gonna like them. But anyway, what this does is it spins around like a ground bloom, and then at the very end, it like shoots up in the air, and then it continues spinning as it comes back down to the ground. It is one of the more unique fireworks on the market, and I can't wait to see it again. Okay, I just realized I missed this one here. So this is called the Mad Axe by Maddox Fireworks. This is a handheld firework. It does say to hold in hand right on the box. So to use this thing properly, you are actually supposed to light it while holding it, something like this. We are gonna take the extra safety precaution though, and we are just gonna put this thing in the ground and light it like a fountain. Unfortunately, I have to do it that way. Okay, we do have some canister shells, 12 of them in total. These ones here are 6-inch canister shells, and I've never seen these, never heard of them. So this is the Dragon Power by Jisan Fireworks again. Some of those Girandolas we tested the other day were by that same brand. There's not really any effects on here, but as you can see, the shells are labeled correctly. So we're just gonna be launching these out of a couple mortar racks. All right, now for the big guns. So we have these. I don't even know if I wanna attempt to say the name on this again. Every year I get these shells, I try to say it on YouTube, and then I get made fun of for saying it wrong. I suppose I'll give it a shot. Okay, so believe it or not, it's actually hard for me to say both of these things, but I believe it's called Super Saiyan shells. And I think this part here is called Kamehameha Wave. So these are the Kamehameha Wave Super Saiyan shells. Did I do it right this time? If I didn't, I'm in a lot of trouble. I can already see the memes. This one here is also fairly new. It's called the Monolith 5-inch canister shells, just like these. They're gonna go head to head. And this one here again is by Jisan Fireworks. Is it Jisan or Jisan? I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, but it's either Jisan or Jisan. Both of them sound sketchy. Good thing it's not a Z on there. All right, let's show you how we're gonna be launching these things. Okay, so I brought out 2 of the CodyB unhinged racks. These are 24-shot racks, so perfect for this demo. Each of these shell kits is gonna get loaded into the rack. I'm sure you guys have seen this rack before, but if you haven't, I designed it to fold and unfold out like this. It's actually a pretty cool concept. If you guys are also doing demo videos on YouTube and you wanna make your canister shell videos look a little better, I would recommend purchasing these racks. There's really no other practical use for them other than that. I made these racks for firework YouTubers. All right, so yeah, both of those shell kits going in the rack, all fused together. They're going head to head. Now this one, since it has 12 canister shells in it, we're actually gonna be using these two 6-shot racks. They're gonna go in there and we might hit them one at a time, but we might do something like 6 of them for the finale. Take a look at this guy, we got company. Usually we're alone out here. So that's gonna be today's firework lineup, and we'll see when it gets a little darker. So it's not quite dark enough to do all the stuff that goes up in the air, but we are gonna start lighting off these fountains. All right, let's see one of the star balls. Check this thing out. I think you guys are really gonna like it. Look at that. There goes the last 3. I know that's really bright. Oh man, that's the only one that went up. Wow, this one. Oh no. Ground bloom flower. Will it spin? It does. We're in the smoke. Silver fountain. This one's mini. Look at that. Lighthouse. You get 6 of these per pack. I think it's gonna be, yeah, wow. That's real bright. Going all the way up here. It's about 6 feet on that. Mini fountain by Pyropact. Whoa! That was crazy. What the heck is this? Definitely one of the better mini fountains I've seen. That surprised me. There goes the last 2 of those. That is nuts. Look at that. Surprised it's not lighting the axe fountain right next to it. It's awfully close. All right, this next one here is the Mad Axe. Really excited to see this one. Again, you are supposed to hold this. It says right on the firework, but we're gonna do it like this. That's actually pretty nice. That's a real gold. And then like a blue flare. Oh, look at this now. Look at those little stars in there. Oh, this is my favorite effect right here. It's like a golden willow, but on the ground. Look at that. It does reach the ground. Cool. Sleeper hold. Whoa, can you hear that? They're flying all over the place. That is one of my favorite effects in the fountain industry, if you're gonna call it that. Just kind of enjoying these things. Oh my God, what is this? Look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh, no way. All right, this one's getting a 10 out of 10. That's pretty cool. So far, a lot of my favorite effects in this one. What is this? Look at that. That's interesting. They're kind of like spinning around on the ground here. This is a nice fountain. So far it is safe for the backyard too. Because it doesn't have any crackling or whistling, any of that crazy stuff. Like this you could do and you wouldn't get the cops called. Pretty nice. Independence Eruption. Whoa! See, this one, not good for the backyard. Oh yeah. Bumblebee. This one should be kind of cool. It's gonna have stuff that comes out of the side. Yeah, look at it, it's already gone. Oh my God. The smoke is coming right to me. This is one that might light the firework next to it. It's already on fire too, look at that. Pretty cool. Now we gotta back it up. Rainbow Cupcake. This one has a bunch of colors in it. This also might have stuff that shoots out the sides. Not sure. Oh, look at this. Red strobe. You don't usually see that on a fountain. Love it. It's got the little scramblers. I wish the wind wasn't coming this way. It's bringing all that smoke right to me. Holy crap. I was thinking it was gonna have stuff shoot out the side, but it all went straight. All right, this is Meow, the cat fountain. Oh geez, of course. Should have seen that coming. That is cool. It's tough to see the green, but it was there. Oh, look at this. This one has the potential to light the other fireworks, so we'll see. That did already happen once this year. All right, this one here we gotta move because it is by the mortar racks. All right, this is the spinning fountain. That's what it's called. And yeah, here we go. It's about to get real gnarly up in here. Look at this thing. Oh, come on, it's supposed to be spinning. Why is it not spinning? There we go. Now it's going. Dang it, it was supposed to be way crazier. So that thing opens up. Ah, man. I must have put it on a bad spot on the gravel there. Because the whole time it's spinning, I think it's also supposed to be doing this. Well, we tried. Oh, here we go. Oh, no way. Okay, it is working. Wow. Look at that. God, I love these things. People that don't like fountains, what's wrong with you? Wow. That's what it did. Opens up. All right, it's time for some of the aerial stuff. This is the ox blocks. 100 gram cake, ox blocks. It's like a Roblox thing, I think. Whoa. Those break pretty hard for being a small cake. Nice. All right, it's time for Blaze It. This one should be a bit bigger. Hope it doesn't tip. Oh, not bad. All right, we're moving on to the big guns. 6-inch canister shells. This is Dragon Power. Let's see 6 of them at first, and we'll do the other 6. This is gonna be nuts. Oh, there's rings. Yeah, it had a ring effect in there. Here goes the other 6. Look at that ring. Wow. Another one. Beautiful shells. All right, which one should we do first? I think we're gonna do the Super Saiyan shells. Here we go. Got them all fused up. In volleys of 2, so hopefully there's a little bit of continuity here. Jeez. Those are way louder than the 6-inch ones. Oh yeah, these babies are juiced. Wow. Yeah, those brakes are heavy. Not even joking. It's been a long time since I've tested those, but they still don't disappoint. Let's see if the Monolith 5-inch canister shells can beat them. I doubt it, but we'll see. Mines, okay, they got mines. Dang it, I wasn't expecting that. Hopefully these fire a little bit slower so we can capture some of them. Wow. Look at that. If I'd have known they had mines, I would have got a little further back. Whew, look at this willow. Man, some of those are touching the ground. Still going. Look at this willow. Whoa. Jeez. Yeah, they're pretty good. We definitely had more willow effects in that kit. And that is it for the stuff I got from Fireworks Plus in 2025. Do not forget the coupon code and you'll get 10% off. Pretty good deal.